That's what. Now I have quickly. I want to, because of our time. Okay, I did talk about switch. This is a bigger switch. If you look at it, it has many lamp ports. It's the same, process. Then I have this device here. This is a printer, and it's called a mobile printer. Why is it a mobile printer? It has a rechargeable battery that if you charge it fully, it will last for like 6 hours, and also has a car charger, that you can ask your driver to plug into the car charger, and then you continue with what you are doing. Also, I quickly want to introduce us to this. This is a desktop. A desktop is by way different from a laptop. So many features, makes both of them to be different. This one is heavy, they occupy space. While this is compact and of course is mobile. Do you understand? But apart from that, now if a wireless network is available in our office, and what has been given to you as a tool on your own desk is a desktop, and of course you have been given the same assignment as somebody who has a laptop. I don't know if you are flowing with it. Then how do you access the network wirelessly? That's where the question is. Because ordinarily, a desktop does not come with a wireless, compatibility. Do you get? So what you need to do at that point is that you need to get a wireless card. This is a wireless card. I know some of us might want to look at it and say it's a flash disk. It just looks like a flash disk. Modem. We're fine. You may still want to look at it and say it's a modem. Yes, that name is correct. In technology, is a modem, but it's not that modem that you use, for internet. All this MTN, Visa phone, whatever. But what it does actually is to give you access to a wireless network. That's why it's referred to as a wireless card. It's a wireless network card. Do you get it? So on your desktop, there is a port, a USB port, the same port where you plug in your modem or you plug in your flash disk on the desktop. That's where you plug it in. And once you plug it in there, it means that you are now wireless, compatible, and then you too can hook up to that wireless network. That's how it works. Quickly, let's look at maintenance of our infrastructure. Now, if we say we have infrastructure, we have equipment, either indoor or outdoor, and they are not well maintained, it might be that we will not have them for a very long time. It will just keep damaging and then keep malfunctioning. And so before you know it, you will run out of them. And you might be saying you don't have them to use. So simple troubleshooting tips is that if you want to actually get network in your office, then you must ensure that all the devices are connected together, properly. Once you are sure of that, that is at least 50%, availability of that network in your office. Now, what other things do you need to do to ensure that these equipment are in good shape? You need to put them where, of course, there's a good ventilation. For instance, where we are now is cool. So it's cool, and then you might not be aware or feel that another person beside us is breathing. It's because the place is cool. But ordinarily, if the AC should go off within some minutes, you start complaining because the breathing, will start colliding, and everybody will start feeling that somebody is here, and then before we know it, we start sweating. But then by the time we are sweating, we start becoming uncomfortable. Then some might want to excuse themselves out and stuff like that. The same thing is applicable to all these devices because they generate heat. And so if there is no, a ventilation, a very good one to cool them down, there's tendency that before you know it, you start bringing out moistures, and then that will go down into the component and destroy and damage it. So that's why we need to keep them in a well ventilated room. Also, we need to keep them away from dust. Dust is not friendly, even with us as human beings, and the same things are applicable to them. And also, we need to keep them away from liquid substance. Now, because if you pour on it, it will go down, drip down into the component and destroy it. Also, the direct ray of sunlight affects the equipment, because we are talking about electron. You know how it is. Because current is flowing in them. And then if another is coming from outside by way of maybe thunder strike or whatever, before you know it, there will be a damage of equipment. So we need to do that, properly. Also, the power source where we are getting the electricity from, we should have some protection or prevention too, by way of getting a stabilizer. A stabilizer will help you regulate the flow of current, whether it is high or low. And anytime there's a power surge, the stopper will be the stabilizer. And so it will not extend to the other equipment. So maybe at the end of the day, the worst thing you will do is to replace the stabilizer, not to replace 1 or 2 or 3 equipment, just as it's applicable to our own appliances. So I think if we can do all this diligently, then we won't have room to say there's no network or there's